Hello everyone, welcome to GRASSP Acad and welcome to our SQL Fast Track series. In this series, you will learn SQL the way it's actually used in companies through real business scenarios. So every concept follows a simple framework. So it starts with business context and the concept explanation, and we will write the queries for the concept. So instead of memorizing the SQL syntax, you will understand why each SQL concept exists, when to use it, and how it helps solve real business problems. Whether you are preparing for interviews or refreshing your SQL skills or starting your SQL journey, this fast track series will help you build a strong foundation quickly and confidently. So let's get started. So what is SQL? SQL is a language primarily used to query and manage data from a structured database which has tables with rows and columns. When storing large amounts of data, relying on manual file storage systems such as Excel or CSV files makes the data difficult to manage and which can lead to slow retrieval and inconsistent storage. With SQL and database systems, this data can be basically the large amount of data can be stored in a structured format inside databases with proper design, which helps in faster data retrieval and also maintains data integrity. So typically, SQL transforms raw, messy data into organized, searchable, and reliable information. Applications of SQL in various domains like IT, healthcare, telecom, and finance, social media, e-commerce, applications typically store their data in databases in table format. And SQL is used to interact with that data on a daily basis. Because of this, SQL has become a fundamental skill across many career paths like data analysis, data science, artificial intelligence, and software engineering. And in this course, we will cover all the key concepts of SQL from basics to advanced. By end of this course, you'll be comfortable working with data in any environment, such as traditional databases, cloud databases, data engineering pipelines and analytics workflows, and even in machine learning, AI, Gen AI, and agentic AI systems. Because data is the prime source in these systems, and SQL is the foundational skill that lets you access, manage, and work with those data. So, whether your goal is to become a software engineer or a data analyst or an or a data engineer or an AML engineer, SQL is where it all starts. Throughout this series, we will work with SuperFastFood Global, a fictional fast food chain currently as stores in Bangalore and New York, and it sells food products like burgers, pizza, fries, and beverages. And the data set includes like its stores have opened in December 2024 and they started saving their data in DB in January 2025. Right now, we will see the dataset overview. We will be primarily working with these 5 tables. So stores table gives the details of where the business operates. Products table tells us what they sell. Basically, we'll have product categories like burgers, pizza, sides, beverages, and under each product category, you'll have multiple products. For example, under burger, you can have veg burger, chicken burger, and under pizza, for example, you can have a farmhouse pizza, and so on. And each product has a price. And here, wherever you see price or amount, we denote it by in dollars. Basically, we denote it in dollars for simplicity. So next table is customers. So in this table, you will have the customer details of who places an order, right? Like the details, customer name, phone, email, gender, and when they first placed an order, those details will be available in this table. And the next one is orders table. Here we will have the order details like the customer who placed an order in which store on which date and each order's total amount value. And the last one is order items table. Here you will have the details of the particular order. In orders table, you will have the particular order's total amount value. But in order items table, you will have the details of that particular order. For example, what product, how many product were ordered, and the price of each product. Because each order can have multiple product items under that, right? So basically, those details will be captured in order items table. Now let's see the relationship diagram between these 5 tables and understand it further.